Hello one and all, this is your lovely host Acularius, and we are back playing the real-time server, Kuki's Quest for Land, on YMIR, and you'll notice a few things. We have a new nice little town over here called Sartachia. Also, when I did my succession, I realized that I did not name my civilization like I did properly the first time, so we are called Melanie. Like the Melanesians. So yeah, our capital is on here. They had chickpeas over here, and we'd like brought some wheat over. So good times, times. I also built up a little tiny fort. Had javelins. I can start producing bowmen now, but the problem is I don't have an overabundance of leather. I imagine once I get some wrenches up and running in the new place, that will help. And I can send the leather back home. That being said, new trade route. How much wheat are we currently producing? Are we producing any over like the 7 that I want this place to have? We're not supplying any of this meat? Do I not have a merchant selling meat? Oh, I probably did that recently. Okay, so the merchants should help out here. Alright. Leave for a little bit and everything goes to shit. So restricted meat, cats, and cats. Okay, cool. So we'll distribute that meat shortly. Not a whole lot of leather here. There's a minimum of 32. Also, people in the slums are living inside my fort, and I am not impressed. Not impressed at all. How are we doing here, population-wise? We have a lot of unemployment. Okay. Go take a look at our capital then. Improving tanning. Urine on herring. Okay. Yeah. Acularius, about this. Probably, yeah, we'll get tannery level 3. I'll get back to that. Stocking water. Water reservoir. Is that a thing that we need? Oh, places have enough water, so maybe we do need something like that. Oh, we don't have shovels, so, maybe the server crashed. I feel like the server crashed. Maybe my game just froze. That's fine. It's in development. Can always send these along. I'm just ending the game, and we'll just join right back in pretty quick. And then we'll take a look at the capital. Still up, so maybe did a combination of things that caused the game to crash, which is fine. I have mud brick walls. They were stronger than Palisade, and I just wanted like a tiny little defensive position there for no, we don't need that. What do I do need? I might need to heavyweight. Well, we do have the resource also. Start that. We don't have a lot of free space. What guild starts unlocking? Oh, we don't have silver, so we can't unlock. Maybe our next thing is we should find a silver deposit. Yeah. Take a look at our capital. We haven't looked at it in a while. Really, mud bricks are weaker. When I was looking at the stats, it didn't appear that way. Or maybe I just assumed that it was a progression, that I was stronger. That might just be an old habit of mine. Oh, maybe I see here. 10 structure, 12 structure, 7, 8. Oh, that's gate. Whoops. 12, 12. Oh yeah. The solidity of palisades are better. Problem is I don't have quite as much wood as I do other resources. Like, I have no wood here, and it's probably slowing down something somewhere. What the fuck is eating my wood? The only thing that should really be eating my wood right now would charcoal makers. But I only have like 2 charcoal makers, so that doesn't explain the 10.4 consumption. Being said, we're producing excess of cotton. But are we selling all of our cotton cloth? No, we are not. I don't think we got that merchant selling it yet, so we are going to get you on that now. Yeah, no, you're right. They are slightly weaker, but at the same time, like, I have an overabundance of mud brick and a lack of wood. Else is consuming my wood. Charcoal. Coal. Now you guys should be all using charcoal right now. Oh, my javelins. Aiza. Oh, maybe this. Yeah, the server hasn't been up for a while, so that's gonna eat through my wood. Okay. I don't really need javelins, right? Oh, actually, I kind of do. I don't have a standing army, and I need them for defense. Bow's just better to move over to. I turned you back on. How would that look? That frees up a lot of wood. Oh, right, because I need to get this up to 32. That doesn't produce nearly as many bows, but 100% it's not consuming all my wood, so maybe I'll do that for now. That'll be a good idea. When I get it like a bow over here, I'm gonna start storing it over here. Are we looking for prices of items? So cider's pretty expensive. It's a good thing I'm storing that. Into the demand everywhere else. Don't have wood right now. I don't think I have a whole lot of means to produce it. I could probably stop producing hammers. Might be a good idea. Nothing actively consumes hammers. I need silver. Also need. What's my unemployment like here? Oh, only 2 people. Dear Lord. I just lots of. 0.8 isn't nearly as bad. It's not the greatest amount. Yeah, I think I can live with 0.8. Working on wood over here. Yeah. Cotton only wanted like 32. Maybe I should start like restricting things to voids on a real-time server. Just like put all the resources like over here, restrict them to only certain things. That might be a good idea. Start cutting down on the overabundance of every. He said, I'm good on stone. Anyway, let's go over to the new place. See what we can do over there. Maybe start producing ranches? Maybe a second ranch. Send back the resources. Send over excess resources. Create more farms, I suppose. That'd be a good idea. Maybe excess clay. Get back all the extra wood. Lord, a lot of extra wood here that I'm not actively seeing. Stocking water. Not particularly concern me right now, but I should probably build up houses here then. I don't have axes here. Okay, so what's my access? I can start distributing. Pretty big demand there. And fish, leather. So we have access here of like 7. Maybe we can start sending that home. I don't know. Yeah, I'll start sending that home. Price at 1. Add that offer. What else do we have? Abundance here. We have wood in abundance, and we kind of need that for industries. And we can start like bringing supplies over here, I suppose. Use our carrier to just cart over the goods that we need. Knowledge. Actually, what's our economy? We're making money. We're doing alright. Our ranch working at max capacity? Our farm is. Our ranch is not. Buffalo. Okay. We only have what, 2 butchers? We should get up to about full capacity shortly. I'll help them out. And send back the excess leather, I see. I wonder if you cut down. Hmm. Fish abundance here. That should get this population to grow some more now that we've got some meat into the meeting the supply here. We're over meeting the supply there actually. That's not. We're not too concerned about that. You're at 100%. You're gathering everything here, and you are working about 22 farms. What are we doing? Like, if we send back chickpeas, that wouldn't be too bad. That would help out our capital if we produce more of that, because we can produce wheat in other temperate regions, but we can only produce peas along this river valley. This arid area. Maybe we should start up another farm. Argo. Okay. We'll send that wheat home, I suppose. Probably increase it over time. I just want to see how the system works. Like, the main thing is you want to keep a lot of your high rolling things in your capital, high spenders, your production in your capital, because that means you get a bigger cut of that specifically. You don't have to worry nearly as much. You guys should start limiting things. Flint for sure. We don't need nearly as much flint. We're gonna empty. I'm gonna restrict down to flints. To be honest, we only need like 60 flint at any given time. In restricted areas, so only be allowed in there. We're gonna start going through this list. Architecture. Wonder how you accept it. Distance factor. Oh, okay. This is how it works. Cargo required, 0.2. Operator tax, -0. Fine. We can increase this over time, I suspect. That's how this would work. Trade road then? Yeah, we'll probably just be selling that immediately. So we're bringing that in now. I just wanted to see how that worked. That's gonna help our population grow. Oh, apparently I have charcoal. Oh, it's probably these guys. Or yeah, only in restricted. I'm gonna have an only in restricted party over here. Cat. We have an overabundance of charcoal, so maybe I'll just keep what we have there. The thing is I don't really want to stop like hammers and axes being produced. I think we should limit that. Unemployment here. We don't have available jobs. We don't have like anything free. Maybe I'll make a warehouse in the fort that deals with like building materials. Make sure we have a minimal supply at any point. Because I want to keep them producing, because that means we get taxes. Just that they are just going to lose everything to the Aether. We need doctors. We have a lot of slums, which have lack of housing. House 2. Wood. Yeah. It'll just be set to restricted, so maybe 128 slots here, so dedicate this to hammers. Aren't nearly as bad as that's just flint, so flint's not so bad. Axes are a bit more worthy. Let's just take a look at the price. Damn it, don't have a whole lot of leather. So we should have some bows around now. Oh, we have 9 bows actually. How many of these are we producing? 32. Only in restricted, please. Are producing wood. Dropping like a rock in clay. That's fine. That I know we can produce in the other area and just send it home. So we're gonna start, I'd say, another farm, another ranch. So bring you back. We'll start managing the economy better, so we don't have an overabundance of storage yards everywhere. Right, I need to drop those. Bring some more hammers over. Oh, not discard. For all that trouble. Maybe we'll start exploring a bit more again, but I just want to get, what, another wheat farm over at Sertacha going, and then maybe we'll start working on chickpeas. Actually, we'll start producing more chickpeas. That'd probably be a good idea. We're gonna need, I'd say, bad boys. I know we're gonna need axes, so we're gonna bring about 50 more over. Then we're gonna work on our village over here, because New Acularius is not so bad and it needs to build up a reservoir of wood. Sure, we can always settle this next. But we need to actively look for silver. I know a few players already have move that over here. So you'll notice less continuity in this series because, you know, I play probably the real time more than here yet. Like a bit more sparsely. I'll play the game more, but I won't be able to record nearly as easily. When I record, I like to record for about an hour. So it cuts in on my ability to stream it at 100%. On the plus side, you won't get around too often. How many do we have currently? Another ranch started. Not rolling. Because then I can send a lot of this excess leather home. And we use it to produce more leather cloth, which, you know, if anything, we could export it back here for sale. We wanted to get another farm going. Wanted to produce time. Here. Have one here. Load. I could get the clay started. I kinda. Is the farm set to gather papyrus? Yeah, I kinda want you to work, so maybe that'll help trigger it. Know exactly if that will, but trying. I'm gonna put this out of the way. We'll just build some extra. Don't take workers, they just take base. This will just be limited to wood. We're gonna start a system over here. And might get it back at home. Authorize. Times 4. 4? Yeah. So we are going to limit. That should be enough construction materials to do any like major project in a place. And like restricted. We have an excess of 2 here, so we are going to start sending 1 back. Actually, we'll just send 2 back, and at worst, we'll just transfer stuff over. Trade route. Wood. Local price is 1. In stock is like 2. add. Allow wood. What happens is no, this wood is like this wood I just want to keep stored over here, and we're gonna slowly go through the local economy here, and then we'll go back to our city and we'll start doing something similar, and then I can start going through the resources we don't need. We are gonna limit ourselves to before. I'm not producing hoes, axes, and hammers here. Is there stone sources in this area? Oh, that's right, there isn't. No, there is. Actually, more stone here than at home, so maybe I should start using my unemployment here to work on that. And on this back. Oh, it's just. Is that slightly more productive? Oh well. Sending back all that stone. That'll do for now. We can send back a lot of excess stone. Said, I think we should get in the business of making sure we have a limit on how much stone we store. I know back home that it needs clay, so we'll work on that too. Not immediately. There's 900 clay we can burn at home, or I'm too concerned, so restrict. That's it, because it would have pulled or gonna make stone only restricted. Okay. So that should help with our stone issues forward. Taking care of that. Mud bricks we're not producing here, so not too concerned. Leather we are, so maybe we will only store, say, like 64 of it. Because it is also building material, only restricted. Mostly what I want to restrict is the all that excess ground storage that happens while we're away. Not fish. Did other. It's organizing the economy, and I've been ignoring it. I don't really have to worry as much when I'm playing like a real-time private server by myself. Mostly because the server runs while I'm on, and... Oh, not empty. Yet. I don't nearly I don't have to nearly as much attention to how that all works. You guys are probably working not at 100% yet. Really? Well then. Get another ranch? The ranch set then. Buffaloes. Try not to all the good farmland. The D2. I know you had like a single buffalo on hand, so load. Eat through that wheat. This. Anything over the 7, we'll send back home. This is papyrus, so we don't want to touch that. Kinda don't want to eat into this woody just yet. In the future, we might, but for now, it's keep. I'll sacrifice the occasional tree. Don't get me wrong, but. That's papyrus here, so. I think we've used most of the good farmland. We can probably squeeze in a few farms through here, so Iris. How many people have we got working on this farm? Wrong farm. 14. Not lettuce. Ha! I don't have lettuce. Chickpea. I don't see any papyrus down here, so I'm not. Oh, we are chewing through that wood, so maybe not as lucky here. Oh, another chickpeas. Okay, maybe we'll start another wheat farm then, while we wait for our chickpea supplies to come back up more. That being said, I know we are collecting iris now. We want to limit that to say 16. 16 sounds safe. So like one storage, I'm just only in restricted, and we are going to just do the only in restricted here. We're now producing 9. So once the storage fills up here, also, whoa now. Extra wheat was gonna that out. Okay, so we've gone over wood, gone over leather, we've done fish. I don't nearly mind like food resources because I can just like supply it right back down, but for resources for like industry and stuff, you want to limit how much you produce, like fucking mud. Ah, man. So let's fix this, shall we? Only restricted. Let's say we'll keep like 4. That's solid. Restricted. Mud. And restricted in mud. I'll just let it fill up naturally on its own. Our stone's filling up. How much stone are we producing now? 7.8. So we're gonna create a trade, and we are going to send stone back home. Send about 5 home. Local because stone was actually one of the looks like what Blue is looking around. He found some piglets. I don't know who actually owns that, but piglets going on there. Probably found them in the wilds. Wild piglets. Right. Did want to start farming. Down. The hose I have here. Send back the excess wheat. Papyrus? Not good. Out of hose. 6 here. 3.6 in excess. We are trading away 1. We'll probably have like 4 in excess. I wish I could edit this. Now, new trade route. Beats. Units. Local prices at 2. Fine. Gonna probably increase the wheat price at home. But that's okay. It's fine. It's fine. And then we're going to start organizing our economy at home. And by economy, I mean like storage facilities, so we are not storing 1,000 of something. go. So this is the wood. Stone. And the wheat. It cost us money. But I think our economy can handle it. Message from Wolverick. Greetings, I'm in your stream, spying on you. Yeah, you know. It's not like it was a secret. I'm in your stream, spying on your cities. How much wheat are we bringing in now? We probably... Looks like it hasn't ticked up yet. Kind of want to start restricting that into only a restricted. Ah, so we're importing 2, so that means we should be importing wheat. Yeah, okay. Ha, we are selling all of it. Good. Meat. Supply of 21, sold of 1.9. What? Okay, right, because we have an excess down there. Alright, oh, stone. Now producing 6.2. Probably way too much, but that's fine. At least we have it now. Let's start organizing things, shall we? So we're gonna move you, kind of like we did with papyrus, so you can go over to the naughty corner and stay away. Charcoal's not a building material, so I don't want to store too much of it. Hammers, axes, hoes, we want to store a bunch. So we'll start with wood for now, and just slowly make our way through our giant economy, like, list of items. I know, might be, I just need to get it done. Put it off way too long. Good. Wood. Restricted. Here we go. Wood will lock in at 4. Restricted. Wood's done. Stone will lock in at 64 as well. Restricted. More. Stone. Start going through everything. We're dealt with flint. Clay, we will restrict similarly. Not nearly as worried about clay. Or flint. Good. We're working on it. Slowly getting through this. Actually, I don't know what I'm going to do with these, but they're just going to be restricted for now. We'll just save them for another 32 kind of thing. And we have time until like another tech happens and a major change in the economy happens. Actually, speaking of the economy, but we have some inactives. So we're producing about 2 textile. What are we doing? Are we eating through this cloth? We are chewing through that cloth, but we are still producing way too much cotton. But we are going to produce more textile. Get another weaver down and then another cloth maker. How are we doing on tech? Want to take a look. We are not doing anything. This concerns me. Oh, I did want to improve that. Did we get sledges? Whatever that. Oh, that'd be a recent attack. Aviation, archery, portage. Pushing heavyweights. Ah, here we go. We just needed leather for this. Because we always need leather. Very small chance. I think the chance goes down the closer you get to a fuller knowledge over time. So the more open space you have, the better off you'll be. Yeah, more of your hard drive is free. More of your hard drive is free to store information. Mud bricks, I think, will restrict in a similar manner. Right now, because we don't have it active production, but mostly so I don't have to deal with that. Get back to it. Did we do that for clay? No, we didn't, but we are now. These I kinda, because they're tools and axes are worth quite a bit to us at 17 coins value. Probably gonna be restricting those to the fort if we aren't already. Like maybe not hoes and hammers, but at least axes. We want to have like 64 in the fort. Are we storing them anywhere? The battle axes. Yes, spears. I'm just gonna empty that out actually. I don't think we need javelins anymore. Always reproduce them. Maybe I will allow axes. Yes. Oh, we've already maxed out here. Okay, Get. Give us like 60. We're gonna do only in restricted. We want to store a maximum of 64. It's not like resources wasted too much. Hoes and hammers we can keep outside. Mud bricks we are keeping outside. And axes are very expensive to produce, so they stay inside. I think they've crushed all the barbarians, so I don't have to worry nearly as much about the attacks. So we've got some leeway now, I would say. Done mud bricks. Pottery we've got sticking around at like 32. Most likely. Again, this is one of those things that the population demands, so I don't have to worry about creating like a restricted zone. Cotton I just need to like chew through more than anything. But if I'm away, I can't, like, it will maintain at least 32. Yeah, it looks like it's a 1-for-1 ratio, I would say, between textile and a weaver, a cloth maker. A cloth. Oh, not getting 90%. It's not getting 100%. That's odd. How are you doing though? You produce about 1.3. Take 1.3 and you produce 1.9. This should be rising. Not rising. 9.6. The upkeep taxation. It's because we've built a lot more industry and people are starting to obtain coins. You can see like the wealth up here of each class. So for us, we have like 11 wealth. Base wealth is 1, 25% privilege. Oh, server timed out. Billy. We'll join back if it's still around. Where are we at for recording? 56 minutes. Oh, this is a good time to put a cut in the episode. Yeah, that's a pretty solid time to put a cut in the episode. And I will be back after I get it right back up and running again. Yeah, so as always, thank you for watching. This has been your host, Acularius. If you want to help the channel grow, like, favorite, subscribe, leave a comment. If you want to join the YMIR community, there's a link down in the description. If you want to join my community, there's links everywhere. And there is Twitch and there is YouTube, and I hope you all have a great day. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, this is your host, Acularius, signing off.